Welcome to This Week in Options for the week of April 14th, 2025. Wow, we had some turmoil in the market last week. We've got the tariffs, we've got a liquidity crisis potentially with the rising of the Treasury yields in the 10-year bond, which has a lot of analysts worried about liquidity concerns going forward. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go through all the trades on the option trading platform. We're going to talk about where we are in the market year to date, the different sectors, how they've performed, what it looks like moving ahead. We'll touch on some of the economic news as well as interest rates, and we'll take a look at where we are in the fear and greed index as well, which is pretty much extreme fear right now. However, we've got some trades on that are going to profit, I think, not only in the coming short term, but also long term. I think we're set up for some big gains. So be sure and hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Download the free options workshop in the link below. It talks about the benefits of trading options over buying stocks. And let's jump into it. All right, guys. So last week in the S&P 500, we were up 5.7%. So we were up last week overall. And look, tech was up 8%. So with all that volatility, hey, we still ended up a little bit last week. Year to date, though, we are down almost 9%, 8.8% in the S&P, and tech is down almost 15%. And the fear and greed index is at 13. So as you know, this is when I want to be more in the market with my option trading account, and more long as well. If we look at interest rates, right now we're at 4.25 to 4.5. For June, there's an expected 49% chance of a quarter point cut in June down to 4 and to 4.25, and then another cut in July, 3.75, and then even through the end of the year in September. So we've got multiple rate cuts possibly coming, which should help the market. As far as economic news, this week, we don't have a whole lot. We've got some retail sales numbers coming out Wednesday, jobs report on Thursday. And if we look at last week, we had CPI numbers that came in a little light. 2.8 versus 3% expected on core year CPI. And Friday we had PPI as well that came in a little bit light. So that was actually good, and one of the reasons for the market moving up as well last week. So let's jump into the trades. I threw on a gold trade futures just because gold's been up so much, and I'm expecting a little bit of a drop down. We're at the high on the RSI, so I don't normally trade gold, but it was up so much. I think I threw this on Friday, but I did a credit spread. So I went, looks like $5 wide, and looked to collect a couple $100. So down right now, but that's okay. We're 45 days out. I'm not worried about it. I'll just wait for that pullback in gold and then take that off. Airbnb is one that I'm looking to put on right now. With the market down, I was looking at some of the best trades that I've had luck with, just going through the different trades that I've got on, and I saw that, hey, Airbnb I really liked. So with it being down so much right now, I figured now's a great time to put one on. They're leveraging AI technology. They've consistently beat earnings. They've got huge free cash flow, and they're trading at an attractive valuation right now. So I'm definitely long Airbnb. My target is 170. It's at 114 right now. So I'm looking to sell a 125 call in the short term against the leaps that I'm going to buy on Monday that's in the money. And so it's a poor man's covered call. And I've got it placed below the market right now, but it's going to be about $2,500, and then I'm going to look to make money on both sides. The short call if it goes down, and then the leaps option as it moves up over time. And again, we can make money in the short term on leaps. So that's one of my favorite trades right now with the uncertainty in the market, because should the market move down further, we'll make money on the call. And then long term, the leaps isn't going to be affected by time decay so much because due to the volatility. So whether it moves up or down, I'm confident in the next year, and Airbnb is going to be much higher than where it is right now. So that's why I like doing the leaps option trade. Affirm is another one. This is a fintech. We're at the 45.40 put credit spread. We're at 40 right now and 88. It's way down. Everything's way down right now, guys. So I'm pretty much long. But you can see here, AI is the same way. We're at 20 right now. Versus, and here I've got, again, leaps option and a call against it. Should it move down, I'll sell that call. Should it move up, take a move up, I'm going to sell a call against the leaps that I have on. AMD, one of my favorite leaps option trades right now. I've got 2 leaps and 2 calls against it at 100. So we make money on the leaps as it moves up, and short calls if it moves down. But AMD is super solid. Look at this, the fundamentals, the income statement, and the balance sheet. So it's one of my favorite plays right now. Amazon as well, huge buy right now, 185. So I've got the 195, 185 put spread. I'm just going to roll this out as we get to 15 to 20 days to expiration. If we don't have a move up next week, then I'll just roll it out to June, the next month, and collect more premium. But obviously, AMD is the monster, king of AI, e-commerce. They consistently beat earnings. I'm not worried at all about Amazon. Applied Digital, another one. We've got leaps way down. These guys, Jensen Huang of NVIDIA is betting big on these guys and has investments in them. They've got big contracts with them as well. So again, leaps on APLD. App, love the name. But these guys I threw an iron condor on, and look at this, $100 wide. So we're at 250. It was at 260 when I put this on. But I put on the 160, 150, $10 wide, and 360, 370. So basically, it could move 100 points in either direction. So from 260 down to way down here to 160, and then way up here to 360. Huge range. And you can see it's trading in a range right now. And if we go to the trade page and we look at the curve mode, you can see the huge profit range that we've got with what I've got on. So I love the Iron Condor. And the reason that Iron Condor, you can collect a lot of premium is because of the IV rank of 92 right now. But they must have earnings. Yeah, 5/7, May 7th. See, we got to be careful of earnings. But again, there's a ton of premium. I've already made $260. There's 545 left in App Lovin'. And then I've got a put credit spread that I moved out, and now it's profitable. So much volatility in the market, but 210, 200, I'm 70 days out. With the volatility, I was a little concerned about getting signed if I keep everything in May. So I moved this one out to June just to collect a little bit more premium and play it a little bit longer term. But App Lovin', I love. You can see it was up over 500 right now, and it's at half that price right now. So this is a no-brainer for me. Avago, Broadcom, another no-brainer for me. 190, 180. It's actually hung in there pretty strong after the move down, but these guys, a lot of them talk about it as being the best AI stock moving forward, and the PEG is like 0.52 last time I checked, the price to earnings to growth. But these guys are going to continue to do well. I'm just going to roll my put spreads and stay long. I roll them at around 15 to 20 days to expiration. Coin, I like long too, 175 right now. My target's over 300. So I'm going to do the same, just roll my put spreads long. CRM, Salesforce, same situation, 280, 270. We're at 254. So you can see a lot of tech and a lot of these are in the same boat, down, but they're great long-term stocks. And I think they've already been hit so much. I don't know how much further. Look at the RSI, way down, oversold. And look at the $400 target, and we're at 250. Unbelievable. So again, now is when I'm staying long. Dell, same situation. Poor man's covered calls. I've got 2 leaps and 2 calls that I've sold against them. So making money in both directions on Dell. EMR, Okay, hey, no tech. We've got an energy. So we're diversifying a little here in my options trading account. But these guys are utility and energy. And again, super strong balance sheet. And then it's been way down. High analyst ratings. They beat earnings. So I'm not concerned about them. Google, same situation. We're at 157.70. And yeah, my target is way up there above 200 on Google. And these guys are obviously everybody knows them. YouTube, the ads, a lot of ways to make money. Huge AI play as well. But 165, 155. We're are we in the profit? Yeah, we're right around the break even right now, or no, we're a little bit low, but we just need a little bit of a move up in Google. But I'll just roll to the next month. But I'm going to stay long. Hood, we're in the profit zone. Still 275 left to make there in premium. I like Hood going forward. They had great earnings, great numbers last quarter, and they've got 94. They've got a huge gross margin, smart CEO, and they're doing very well. You can even trade crypto on Robinhood right now. IWM, the Russell down 184. I've got a put credit spread. I'll just roll that out. J&J, Johnson & Johnson, so healthcare, the consumer, they've got a ton of products, but 155, 145, they'll do good in a recession as well. Again, I don't think we're going to hit a recession. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about a possibility of a recession. But I'm long 150. We're right at the break even right now. We just need a little bit of a move up. JP Morgan, so we've got a bank stock, 230, 220. They had earnings last week, and it actually jumped up a little, JP Morgan. But these guys are the best bank stock, in my opinion, moving forward. So I'm long. And it was down, so kind of a no-brainer for me. L3, they had some news. They were selected for a Space Force contract, and then Goldman Sachs, of course, after the fact, I believe, upgraded them. So they jumped up to 221. They may have a pullback, but we're in that profit zone still. So I'm just going to hang on. I'd like them long term, but we'll see if it comes down and sits right between the profit range on my Iron Condor. Lilly, one of the best drug stocks. I've got 2 put credit spreads. It's had a move down, and I expect it's way down the RSI. I'm just doing the same deal, rolling my put credit spreads to the next month as we get to that 20 days to expiration mark. So I'm not worried about Lilly long term. Mara, we're selling both sides. We had a little bit of a move up last week, so I sold some calls. You can see I've got 3 short calls on against my 4 leaps options in Mara. So we'll continue to make money on both sides of that trade. Meta, I like long from the level it's at right now at 545. We've got a put credit spread, a little bit in the money. Marvell, same. AI stock, we're quite a bit in the money. Microsoft, huge tech. If you can get it under $400, I've got a put credit spread on. Everything's down. Long term, these guys are not in trouble. They're huge cash. They provide software, so they're not even affected by the tariffs. They have contracts. You probably pay an annual fee for your Microsoft license. So Microsoft is a huge long for me. MicroStrategies, crypto's down right now. We're still right at the profit range right now. So MicroStrategy, my target's way high. It's 500, quite a bit of upside potential. I like MicroStrategy. Micron, they had to move down. I can't believe they're so low. Storage is going to be needed and memory for the big AI boom coming over the next few years. So it's going to continue to do well. So I'll sell calls against my leaps on up days, but right now I'm just long. ServiceNow, great cloud company. It's down as well. I'm going to stay long and roll out my puts. NVIDIA, leaps option, I'm selling 120 calls, so we're making money on both sides. And then as the 110, as the stock price moves up, I think it's a screaming buy right now. Just like all these AI stocks, I'm not going to go through all these going forward since we've hit on quite a few, but you kind of get the idea. And but one of the newer ones is Novo Nordisk, a drug stock. I've got a leaps and a covered call. I've got another video that is coming out or just came out prior to this one. Check that one out. But Novo Nordisk is a no-brainer for me as far as drug stocks moving forward, and a great buy right now. Palantir, same situation. Leaps, I actually have a put credit spread, and then I've got a leaps and a poor man's covered call, but that's one of my favorites. SoFi is one of my favorites. Leaps options, it's down right now. Great time to go long with leaps and SoFi, in my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are on SoFi. And then Tesla, we're at 260, 250. We're kind of right in the middle at the profit zone. I've got Taiwan Semiconductor down. I like Taiwan Semiconductor. They've got, I'm going to watch that because they've got earnings next week coming out. So we'll see how they do with the fab manufacturing. Everything's down right now, but I think they're building fabs in the U.S. as well and committed to that moving forward. So I like them over the next couple of years. All right, guys, that's it for this week in options. Be sure and download the free options workshop in the link below. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're trading. Ask a question. I answer everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.